Hello family and welcome back to the channel. I'm actually starting the video with a couple of captures from the game because I unfortunately lost quite a bit of footage in between where the last video left off and where this video is starting out. So things that happened, I invited everyone over to Minerva's house, and while we were there I sort of got the vibe that Kiani just really doesn't like us, which totally breaks my heart. And after the hangout there, kind of feeling awkward with Kiani stares, I just decided, you know what, screw this. It's been a rough day, rough couple of days, things aren't going well. I want to go on a date. So I used the Simda dating app and we ended up on a date with this character here, Ren. And we're just gonna see how this date goes in this episode and if maybe love will be found here at this cafe. We're here and we are gonna see how this date goes. Oh, Dan is also here. This is really awkward. Well, let's make this date go well. Discuss the best violinist. Do you know any great violinists? Let's talk about our dream vacation. Got a little mischief. What are you... Excuse me, sir? We are on a date. We're on a date, people. It's already 9 o'clock. So I'm really hoping we can just have a good date and then go home. I feel like she's always wanting to just go home. Compliment. Oh my gosh, Dan is naked? Dan! If you wanted to ask us on a date, all you had to do was ask us on a date, but coming around and flaunting what you're working with is not the move. You have little girls. You can't go to jail, at least for them. And he's sitting at the table in the nude. We can't not acknowledge this. I'm sorry. Confess romantic feelings for Dan or compatibility. We think Dan is very attractive and we have good compatibility. Well, I guess seeing him naked did something for us too. What do we think of Ren? We just think Ren is attractive. Dan is the only one that we think is very attractive. Maybe we should pursue something with Dan. We're on a date. We're on a date. Ren's a lover. Oh, Ren seems nice though. We are on a date with Ren. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm sorry. We think you're really attractive and you clearly want to show us something. But we're on a date. All you had to do was ask us out. I don't want to flirt with this guy in front of Dan. Discuss interests? I guess we could talk about philosophy. Why is everyone getting naked? Daniel and Dan. What is up with the Dans? What is going on? Everyone is naked around us. This is absolutely thumbnail material. Is it streak day? Okay, we learned something about him. He's family oriented. Aww. He's active and he's a romantic. Wait, I'm sorry, but Ren is so sweet. Ren and Dan have the same hair. Except it looks very attractive on Dan and only attractive on Ren. Discuss interests. Okay, does discussing recent reads, is that discussing interests? Well, we can discuss interests with Dan. How have you been exactly? More naked people. This is crazy. Actually. Genuinely, is it like get naked day? Teddy is here. Please keep your clothes on, Teddy. I am begging you. Oh my gosh. There's even more naked people inside. Is it a lot trait? Great soil. Clothing optional. I'm just gonna remove that. It's crazy. You picked this place to go on our date? Were you hoping to see a little something? We thought you were a nice guy. He's looking at us intently. At first I thought it was because he was just an intense person or trying to get to know us. But now I wonder if it's because he was hoping we'd get naked. He's a Twinder swindler. He just wanted to see our No, sir. I thought you were nice. I thought you were a nice fella. You know what? Screw you. We're talking to Dan. Kiss date. Fat chance. Fat chance. He just wants to see us naked. Hey, Dan. Talk about family. Maybe we can learn he has a kid. Or 2 kids. Dan, please put back on your clothes. Oh, thank goodness. How have you been? Doing great. Thanks for asking. Life is good. Aw, yay. So glad to hear. Well, she's into Ren, and it looks like Ren is into her. Actually, I think Ren might be a serial killer. He always looks pissed. But she looks super into him. Maybe he's just the strong, silent type. Maybe I'm judging him too soon. I could be judging him too soon. Let's discuss interests, you know? Maybe we've misjudged him. Oh, he is smiling. He did do a little slight smile. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't have a large range of emotions. Ooh. Discuss interests? I hate when the game does that. Like, they just randomly glitch out and stop doing everything they're doing. Is Ren leaving? Sir, you're my date. Discuss your interests. Please. I don't even know this girl. Oh, he's going to get coffee. Are you getting coffee for both of us? Let's order coffee together. Are you not working? Can we not order something? Okay, order drink for here. Oh, we don't have any money. Let's just get a croissant. What's Ren getting? I won't talk to him from across the room. That seems rude. Oh, Bob is angry? Bob, you freak me out. Don't go punch him. Bob, what is your issue? And he doesn't want to work. Are we contagious? Do we smell bad? And why on earth have we not talked about our interests yet? Just do what I want you to do, please. I'm begging. And Jake is here. Why is Jake everywhere? Someone please get this man a hobby or a job or something. Ugh. Anyway, I just wanna discuss his interests. That's all I wanna do. Is just discuss interests. Okay, we did it. Now let's flirt a little. Let's flirt a little bit. Let's flirt. Oh, he didn't like whatever that was. And then talk about our love life. And then ask what his love language is. And then what are your attractiveness preferences? Did he like that? Did he like that? I think he liked that. He did. And you know what else? Dan left. I think he was really mad because we were giving him attention and we were like, oh, we're Dan's here. We're kind of into him. But then he saw that we were still giving our date a chance because, you know, we're on a date. And he did not like that. And he was like, I'm out of here. What? He likes body piercings. I don't have one of those, sir. Baby, you light up the room like nobody else. Well, this date hasn't been going good enough for me to say all that lovey-dovey stuff. Relationship, romantic interests. Do you believe love can last forever? I'm actually really interested in that. You just go up to random people on the street and ask about their romantic preferences? How rude. My dude, we're on a date. We're on a date. Do I not know you well enough to ask about your romantic preferences? What is going on with that? We're on a date. I'm trying to get to know what you're into. That makes me think you're into some kinky, crazy stuff. Okay, well, what have you recently read? And like, he likes flirting, but then he doesn't like flirting. Let's exchange numbers. You know, the date's almost over. I think it'd be good to exchange numbers. We're really hungry. Oh yeah, the dude was like no when we wanted to get our scone. Can we please get a scone? Oh, Dan came back. Just to go. I just want a scone. Hey, Dan. I'm glad you came back. He's probably came back to see how we're doing on our date. Our needs are really bad. We're neglecting ourselves for this date. Oh my gosh, it's 1 a.m. Why is the coffee shop hopping at 1 a.m.? There's so much going on right now. I'm a little overloaded, not gonna lie. I'm a little overloaded. A little overwhelmed. Why the would you sit down with Jake? And I don't like how he's looking at us. I do not like how he is looking at us. Everyone say it with me. Leave it in the comments. Oh, Jake. We do not like Jake around these parts. We don't. We really don't. We're hungry. We're tired. They took my money but didn't give me food. Did someone steal my food? No, it's in my inventory. Okay, well, eat that. I'm not trying to have her starve. She's pulling out, I have to use the bathroom, and then she's gonna leave. She's coming over here with Dan. That's cute. It's like, Dan, ugh, I don't know. Vent about relationships. This is so crazy. This date, this guy, it's a lot for me. And then he came over. He's as sad for us as we are. Sim to date unsuccessful. You don't say. The lottery was awesome. Fawn had a wonderful time and got to do everything. I hope we won. We spent $100 on a ticket. I really hope we won. And she's immediately flirty when talking to Dan. What makes you happy, Dan? We're exhausted. Tired, exhausted. Really kind for coming to check on me and making sure I'm good here. I really appreciate it. We are still dazed, but you are one of the nicest people I know. You have such a warm heart and always make people feel welcome. That is so sweet. Thank you. Wait. Okay, so she went on a date. But maybe love was looking at us a little naked all along. She is so happy talking to him. That is so cute. Not them staying up all night to talk. You have the best sense of humor. What's important to you? What are your values? You have such a great sense of humor. You always know how to make me laugh. Thanks. It's all part of my master plan to take over the world with dad jokes. It's funny because he's a dad. I mean, Fawn doesn't know that, but oh my gosh. They are hitting it off. Let's talk about cooking. We have a new... No, we didn't get that job. But we work at a bookstore now. I feel like we have a sort of emotional connection. Am I crazy? Is it just really late? Are you single? It's a very important question, Dan. Don't leave.
Zisamba.
Dan, please. We need to know. She worked up the courage to ask if he was single, and then he left. Well, let's go home. We're sleepy. We're tired. Something stinky. Let's go on home. I forgot we are letting Liberty stay over. We still don't have a bed for her. We spent all our money. Liberty, you can take the bed. We're gonna be a good host. You can take the bed. We're just gonna power nap it on the couch. That was a really nice, unexpected surprise. Actually, let's eat our tofu tacos. Let's eat our tofu tacos first and then power nap. What an unexpected little surprise when it comes to Dan. Mr. Dan Harrington. Maybe we should invite him over tomorrow. Don't burn down my house, Liberty. I'm trusting you. Fawn's exhausted and she wants to give Girly Pop the bed. Another power nap, please. It's Fall Fires Day. Oh, barbecue, drinking, fire, party spirit, and tell stories. This is the perfect opportunity to get to know Dan better. We're going to invite him over because we've got this big area out back with all these leaves, places we can barbecue. I don't think there are any fire things out there. Oh wait, do we work today? We work in 10 hours. So we have done nothing towards our aspiration. I'm so just bummed out. We'll work on our aspiration stuff next time. Right now, we're going to invite Dan over. Hey, I had a really great time last night. I was wondering if you wanted to spend the Fall Fires Day together. Oh, well, I guess it was a late night. Well, while he's sleeping, let's just read for our aspiration / job. Orbital pudding. We need to read to a child? Where am I gonna find a child to read to? That feels creepy. The club will be called Reading Rainbow Friends. Young adults and adult Sims alike are invited to come and read to children. I feel like that invites creeps, but it's an open invitation. You are required to be a young adult or an adult. Well, let's change. We could also have childs or children have childs. Okay, club activities. We read. What else do we do? Right. Who do we want to add to the club? We should add Dan to the club. I think Kiani would do it. Nerva, Simeon, Summer. What kids? Lucas, Billy. Oh, we can only add 5 Sims? Okay, we'll add Summer and Dan for adults. And we'll add Lucas and Billy for kids. Yeah, Dan. I don't think Simeon should be in it. Dan is in it because he has kids. And Summer because she seems like the type to tutor kids. And then Kiani because she also has a child. And then we also need children in the club to read to them. And then the club hangout is the library. Great. Oh, we need a club thing. A book. Perfect. I created a Reading Rainbow Friends Club. Wonderful.